Well, boys, time check, 1 a.m. We're headed out. Dad's got to go to the ER. Yep. Oh, man. Ladies and freaking gentlemen, let me set you guys up. Actually, let me start my truck. It's getting hot in here already. Ladies and freaking gentlemen, hello, good morning, how you doing? Today's gonna be a good day. Today we're actually going all the way to the river. Dad's already out on the river. And you guys are probably thinking, Braydon, another boring catfish video? No, it's not. It might be, but it's actually a tournament. So at least there's money involved this time. It's actually a big tournament. I think there's probably gonna be 20, 30 boats in it. There should be some 50, 60 pound catfish caught. 2 fish limit, have to be on rod and reel, 2 people a boat. And I'm gonna film it all because today's gonna be a good day. Possibly we could win it. It's actually an all-night tournament, so it's actually 4 p.m. right now. I gotta be there by 5. And well, boats launch at like 7, and then tomorrow morning is weigh-in. So we got all night, so stay tuned. Well, boys, we have made it to the clubhouse. Dad's got the boat already. Oh, you ready to go win a tournament?
Yeah, ready to go fish.
Fish?
Been waiting all day.
We're not going to fish, Dad. We're going to win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have seen this boat before. Here is the river boat, the catfish catching rig. All the rods are rigged up and ready. Dad's actually been doing a lot of work to this thing. As you guys can see, the new Garmin fish finder with the live scope. What else has he done to it? All new rods. He spray painted the rods white. Brand new, beautiful rods. Just spray paint some white. We can see them better at night. Well, should have bought white rods. But these rods that he does have are quality. Looks like he's put some stuff in here. Yep, he duct taped the hell out of that, but that's in there. Some more bags and stuff down in here. All my clothes for the night, McDonald's. We are ready to catch some fish. We do not have bluegill. I was wanting to go catch some bluegill to use as bait, but we do have some fresh shad right there, son. So those should work. I wish we had some bluegill to mix it up, but we'll see how that does. Check-in is in 10 minutes, so I'll see you guys there. There she blows.
Look at that crap in the river.
Oh my gosh. Dad came out and scouted this morning, and apparently the river was cooking. So we'll go check it out. Hopefully it's calmed down a bit. We got a couple boats here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats. Look at the water so far. That water's cooking, son. Oh my goodness. We're in it to win it, boys. Number 7, lucky number 7. Go ahead and throw our tickets in here. We're ready to fish. Like I said, put in is at 7, so we got about 2 hours to kill in the parking lot. They can fish the lake anywhere on this river, so way downstream about 6 miles there's another boat landing. So there's about 3 different places. The 6 guys that are here, the 6 boats, they're all putting in right here on this river. Plenty of places to fish. The water's running so hard, that's why they put the lake in this. So we'll see if the lake fish outdo the river fish, that's for sure. I hope y'all are excited about seeing the results in the morning as I am. Time to get the boat in the water. We're just gonna anchor the boat up right here so we don't have to deal with everybody trying to put in all at once. We are in the water, boys. Look at that, there we go. It's gonna be a good night for sure. Damn, that water's cooking.
Yeah, it is.
Once you walk out here, you kind of realize it too. Well, boys, we made it out onto the water. Time check, it's 10 minutes exactly till launch, where we can actually leave.
That D6 is gonna smoke us.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a boat race for sure. 1 minute till go time, boys. Wait on everybody else to send it. That means they're gonna get the jump on us. Takeoffs. In like the next 10 seconds. 6:59. All right, boys, I'm putting down the camera. I gotta get to helping anchor this boat up and casting out rods. I'll pick you guys up once we get that done. Oh, these new reels cast so much better. Damn, I didn't put a weight on this one. Well, boys, we'll see what happens. Never fished this spot. Never, ever, ever. A lot of bait here this morning. I mean, it could be a winter spot, you know. Just takes 2 big fish. All right, boys, first fish on. Doesn't feel the biggest, but hey, first fish, first fish. I got a tree too, so let's see this. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for, Jack. You think he's gonna win the tournament?
I hope not.
We won't even put you through the struggle of us keeping you, bro. Let's see you. That is not a good sign. That was probably the last thing I wanted to catch today. But we got a lot more time. We're gonna get after it. I got the old McChicken out. Throw it away, the winning fish. Yeah, that would be, but ain't no point in keeping that thing. I don't know if I'd want to win with a 4-pound fish. I don't forget the money. That's a disappointment. Anyhow, we got all night to fish, so stay tuned. Who knows when we're gonna catch the next one, boys. Oh, moving spots, boys. Oh, North Carolina sunset. Couldn't get any prettier, boys. Like I said, we're about to head downstream, try a few spots down there. Fished the spur spot for about an hour. Not much happened. We're gonna go on downstream. None of the boats around us were catching fish. We're the only ones to catch a fish, and it's a little 5-pound channel. So we're gonna head downstream, hopefully have some better luck down there. Pick you guys up in a minute. This boat right here, boys, they just caught a 10 to 15 pound blue. I watched them through the binoculars, so people are putting fish on the board. They're keeping that fish because they netted it. I'm sure they're gonna keep it. No, it shouldn't be hard. It should be pretty easy to break that. We'll see how the night goes. Making a move. Gonna go downriver. Gonna go down right about there. All right, boys, made it to the new spot. Rods are out. It's getting dark. I switched cameras. We're on the G7X now. Always impresses me with the low light on this thing. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. I mean, last night we fished all night. It was me and Julius and Dad, and we caught 125 and a 15. That was it all night. Dad was fishing kind of this location about a week ago, said he caught 15 or so, caught 2 30s. We'll see how the night goes. We'll, water's high, water's falling, not good for fishing. I mean, stay with us, because tomorrow morning, y'all are gonna see some big fish. And if a 45 or 50 does not get pulled out of this river tonight, I'm gonna retire my catfishing, because that means something's wrong. What do you think the biggest weight tomorrow is gonna be?
I'm guessing there was 19 boats in it.
19 boats.
I would say there'll be a 50.
50? All right, altogether weight, biggest, most weight, 2 fish, 90 pounds to win. I wish I could say it was gonna take 100, but honestly, I think the biggest weight's gonna be low 80s. That's my guess. Well, boys, time check, 1 a.m. We're headed out. Dad's gotta go to the ER. Yep. You good there, Pops? Good times, good times. Ladies and freaking gentlemen, we are back at the house, and well, we got some explaining to do because this fishing tournament was like a week ago, and it's been a minute since I talked to you guys. Now, yes, we did not win the tournament. Yes, we left early. Yes, I didn't even get to witness the weigh-in and see what big fish were caught. I do know now, so I'll get into that here in a second. But we had to leave at like 1 a.m. to go to the ER. Now, Dad was telling me, he was like, I'm not feeling too good. I could tell he was kind of walking around the boat funny, and I was like, take an ibuprofen. And eventually I woke up from a nap and he's like, we gotta go. I was like, well, darn, okay. So you're going to the ER? And he said, yeah, we had to drive all the way back, load up the boat, go to the ER. I had to help with all that. He couldn't even do it. His leg is stiffened up so bad to where he couldn't hardly get into the truck. He had, what is it called? A hematoma. Basically what a hematoma is basically a big bruise. Dad actually apparently busted a vein in his leg, and the doctor said he bled out a quart or a liter. I think they said a liter of blood into his leg, and that's when it started stiffening up. And yeah, he was in the hospital for 3 days. a solid, like when I say 3 days, I mean they kept him in the hospital for 3 days over it. And obviously when all this was happening, I didn't film much. I didn't pick up the camera, mainly because it was 1 in the morning and I just woke up from a nap. So I did pick up the cameras, like kind of like, well, that was fun, we're headed to the ER. And that's kind of left y'all on a cliffhanger to what happened. And so that's why I'm here right now explaining. So Dad is actually better now. He's still hobbling around the house a whole week later. But the first 3 days, like, he just couldn't do anything and they would not let him out of the hospital. But they got it all taken care of. The biggest fish in the tournament, the big fish pot, was one with 51 pounds. The actual winners of the tournament, they caught a 49. And I don't know what the second fish was, but they ended up with like 93 pounds in total, which is a good bag for 2 fish. Of course, we were fishing high water and the water was falling, so that's not the best fishing conditions. The big fish was actually not caught until 10 minutes before weigh-in time. 10 minutes before they had to pack up to go to the weigh-in time. There's actually a YouTube video on it, links in the description. I'll give them a little plug. I watched the video like 2 days after the tournament, and you know, it was pretty cool. They actually fished, and the big fish was actually caught not far from where the first place we set up was. I think we set up in like 3 or 4 places. It wasn't our night. It wasn't our night. The water wasn't how we wanted it. What we should have done is stuck to one spot and sat there all night like these other boys did. Because when fishing conditions aren't good, the more you move around, it's not all that helping you all too much. I mean, it was honestly a game of luck. Everybody's fishing the same way. There's not a whole ton of spots in that river to fish. With falling water, they weren't biting anyway. And everybody's fishing with the exact same thing, exact same setup. It did come down to who had lines in the water longest and who got the luckiest. But those boys, they did a good job. They had a pretty good video out of it, so links in the description for that. But yeah, I know this video is shorter. It did not go to plan. A little sneak peek to what's to come. I mean, what is, I don't know what that is. What? Hold on. Is it focusing? I can't tell. Anyway, we got some fire stuff coming that I'm really excited about. We've kind of having some setbacks. For one, we're trying to get some new things in and nobody has them in stock. It's a whole part of the ordeal and a whole part of the thing we're doing, and it's just not working out, but we'll figure it out. The Can-Am is back. We'll have a video on that bad boy soon. She is tuned, so it's scooting. No more governor. I don't know how fast this thing will run, but I'm saying upwards of 80 miles an hour on a four-wheeler on 30s. That's gonna be a little ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys because I'm just sitting in the garage rambling on, but the tournament was a good tournament. The winning pot was like $1,100. The big fish actually came out of the river we were fishing. All the big fish. Everybody that had good weights came out of the section of river we were fishing, which we are most familiar with. Anyway, let's get this video to 10,000 likes. I know it's kind of a bust. Everybody wish Dad the best down in the comments, and like, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one.